Hello and welcome to CDC Growthonomics. This is your host Priyanka Jain, and today I'm going to talk about 2023 data trends. We are at the end of 2022 already. Can you believe it? But it's exciting time to be in the world of data. And here is why. So one of the first things I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about three different areas as I'm going to talk about 2023 data trends. What I'm going to talk about key trends in data engineering, which is a very, very foundational piece of our body of work that we do, and foundation for most organizations. Then I'm going to talk about data science and what's going on in that world, and then I'm going to talk about data literacy and the top trends, and especially the things that I'm excited about, things that I believe our startup clients as well as our growing clients growing and emerging enterprises and startup clients should really pay attention to. So let's look into data engineering. So data engineering, there's some key things coming about. One is I want to talk about hybrid cloud. There's also multi-cloud. There are some differences there, but I'm going to talk about both of them right now. So this is an emerging technology, and what it looks like. So for example, for a startup, their website might be hosted on AWS, but for example, their call center, this is a B2C startup, let's say in financial services, and they have a call center to take care of the emails and phone, and that might be in the their own private cloud, and then their their email exchange server is sitting in Azure, right? So that's sitting in Microsoft Azure. So now one cloud is complicated enough, right? And this is all sharing the same architecture. So one cloud is complicated enough. Now you have hybrid, because there's private and there's multiple clouds. So there is and the reason why you need to, and the reason for the motivation for all of this could be pricing, often not getting logged into one tech. That's another reason. Sometimes the reason is also legacy systems that are carrying on. Whatever the reason, one of the key things that now is going to get very, very important come 2023 because of this reality of multi-cloud and hybrid cloud is the concept called single source of truth. So now more than ever, organizations, startups, emerging and growing enterprises, they are, and big organizations, they need to pay special attention to single source of truth and how to actually have these systems talk effectively to each other without complicating the already pre-existing chaos in terms of data and data governance and definitions and so on and so forth. So one thing that you would want to pay attention come 2023 is, as a result of, and you will have multi-cloud, and as a result of multi-cloud, what you need to do and how you need to invest in single source of truth. The other, which is a sort of related trend that is coming up, and recently DBT has talked about this a lot. They've coined a term called analytics engineer and versus data engineer, something you guys would be hiring a lot in 2023. Now for us, all our data engineers from get-go were analytics engineer. And the key difference between analytics engineer and data engineer that I'm understanding is the analytics engineer is business focused. So they are actually building engineering solutions, data engineering solutions with a focus on business. So they're often working with their business directly. Our data engineers from the very get-go at Airing have always been business focused. So our, for us, this is very much in the middle of what we do. Analytics engineering is what we have been doing from day one. since we've started doing data engineering. But for those of you who have not been doing or who have not been employing data engineers with a business focused, this is a trend you want to keep an eye on, and you want to do. And the reason why this emerged was a lot of engineering solutions were being built without actually tying it to business use cases, and there was a big gap and a lot of wasted resources. So I think it's a very clear need of the hour. So 2023, keep an eye on analytics engineer and engineering and analytics engineer, and that you would be hiring more analytics engineers who are coming in with the business focus. So those are my key data engineering trends.